Today, I'm going to tell you the basic use of must, have to, and need to. And I'm also going to tell you the difference when you tell yourself and somebody else tells you, or when you tell somebody. Hi there, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Manu. I make videos on English language elements to help you learn how to speak English properly and communicate accurately. If you're an English learner or interested in improving your communication skills or even just English skills, stick around and you'll get to know how to use English to succeed. But for that, you'll need to subscribe to our channel. See that red button over there? Click that. Right. Did you notice one thing? I said you'll need to subscribe to that channel. Need to. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Need to. In today's video, we're going to look at three words. Again, three words. Seems to be quite common now. Need to, have to, must. In the other order. Must, have to, need to. All right. So, where do you use them? You use them to talk about things that are compulsory, mandatory, obligation. Otherwise, let's look at that. This is a very important set of chunks because you use this in a variety of ways and there's a difference in them, in each one of them. Must has got different shades of meanings. We look at all these shades in a different video. Today, I'm going to tell you the basic use of must, have to, and need to. And I'm also going to tell you the difference when you tell yourself and somebody else tells you, or when you tell somebody. There's a huge difference in these circumstances. We'll look at them as well. Let's start with these. Look at a very simple sentence. You must buy a ticket. You have to buy a ticket. You need to buy a ticket. What's the difference among these three? You must buy a ticket. Now that's an obligation. You must. If you don't, you can't get into the movie hall. Must. You have to buy a ticket. There's a bit of a difference there. Have to buy means somebody's told you. If you don't buy, you're going to face a problem from him. So you better buy that and protect yourself from that trouble that you might get if you don't buy the ticket. And you need to buy the ticket. It means you're going to get a benefit out of that. You buy the ticket, then you can watch the movie. That's a benefit you get. Very subtle difference, but I'll give you some other examples to bring this difference out. Let's start with must. Must is usually used to talk about the thing that you have decided for yourself. There's no harm in using it in any other situation, but let's start with this one. I must go to the dentist. Oh, because I got a bad tooth here. I must go to the dentist, otherwise I'll have problems. I must. It's for me, okay? I must go to the dentist. I must teach my son. Oh, so I must. I've decided for myself. But I can also say, you must go to sleep. It's an obligation. You must go to sleep at 9 o'clock because you're going to get up tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the morning. So, as again, I'm casting an obligation on you. Both are fine. But generally, when I talk about some benefit for myself, and I talk about something that I have decided, I've put on myself, I must do it. But when you tell this to somebody else, you must do it, it is more like saying you have to do it. All right? A bit confusing, but don't really worry about that. You must do it, you have to do it, have the same meaning. But I must do it is a bit different because I'm putting it on myself. You must do it, I'm putting it on you. You have to do it. If you don't do it, you'll get punished. So protect yourself from my punishment and do it. That's the meaning of you must do it. You have to do it. But if I say I have to do it, it means I got to protect myself from the punishment of somebody else who's asked me to do it. For instance, I have to complete this report by 5. It just means my boss has asked me to do it. He said, do it or I'll kick you out of your job. So I lose my job. That's a problem that I'll get. So I have to do it. Now, look at the bit of a difference over here, a slight difference over here. If I say, I must do it, so it's like, okay, the boss told me I have to keep my boss happy. And the benefit that I get is by keeping him happy is that he's going to let me keep my job. Maybe he's going to give me a promotion, a pay raise, whatever. So I must do it for myself. I put that obligation on myself. I must do it. There's a slight difference, a small shade of difference, but it's very important if you're talking about using English properly. Right. And there's another word that I said, need to. That's a big thing over here. Need to. What do you mean by need to? Now, there is no vegetables at home. Okay. I need vegetables to cook dinner. But there is no vegetables. So I have to go to the market. So I need to go to the market. I need to buy the vegetables so that I can cook dinner. Otherwise, I'm going to go hungry. I need to. It's my need, personal need. Nobody has forced it on me. You didn't tell me to do it. Nobody's put a gun on my head and said, go and buy vegetables. No, I need it. So I need to buy vegetables. I need to get a hammer to hammer this nail into the wall. I need to learn French if I have to go to France. I need to take medicines to stay healthy. I have to take medicines because if I don't, my wife is going to kill me. I must take medicines. That's a thing I've imposed on me. I must take medicines, otherwise I won't get better. So I must take medicines. Right. So if you like this video, do hit the like button and share it with others if you think they're good. Leave your comments in either case to tell me whether you liked it or you didn't. I'm going to make another video on this with greater details. And we learned need to, have to, and must. We're going to look at the negatives of this. Number one. Number two, we'll look at some of the uses also of these elements. Wait for that video. It'll be out soon.